Hold on, gentlemen. I think he's coming round. Take it easy there, Herman. You had a bit of a nasty hand injury.
What happened?
His hand.
Poor thing.
Not to worry, though. I brought you to the experts. We managed to get you all patched up. Here, take this hand cream. It's the good stuff. Loosens any cramps right up.
It also moisturizes.
Where am I?
No need to fret, Herman. You're in safe hands here. Although the members need their table back. There's a meeting starting soon.
Everyone, our meeting can now commence.
At last, I have much to discuss with you.
Jean?
Hold on, where's the hand idol?
What?
You know, the hand idol we use to signify that it's our turn to speak.
Silence! Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Brother Jared speaks the truth. We cannot proceed without the hand idol.
It's bound to turn up somewhere. It couldn't have gone far.
I really must insist we press on. This issue with Lady Unterwald, it cannot wait.
We must be patient, John. The hand works in mysterious ways.
That's right.
So, you're all going to sit here and do nothing.
You know, I'm quite good at finding things. I may be able to assist.
Yes, that would be most appreciated.
Oh, we could ask the Keeper of Many Idols.
That's a grand idea.
Are you there, Keeper of Many Idols? Keeper of Many Idols, are you there? Brian!
Yes?
I shall inquire with Brian, the Keeper of Many Idols.
Yes, very good.
Hi there.
Salutations. What do you think of the place? Pretty cool, huh? The name's Gretchen. I'm in charge of all the itinerary.
You need an itinerary? What does that entail?
Oh my goodness, what doesn't it entail? There's the 2-hour all-hands meeting on the candles. Somebody's got to maintain the weekly rota for the plumping up of the sofa cushions. And I didn't even mention the 5-fingered handshake of formality. We change that twice daily, you know.
So, wait a second. You just spend all your time in meetings?
You really think we should just light up a bunch of candles without having a long meeting about it beforehand? Has everyone rolled up their sleeves? What's the consistency of the wax? Are we absolutely sure there's nothing flammable nearby?
How'd you end up in the Order of Idle Hands?
Honestly, when I got here, there was no structure at all. I mostly joined out of pity. I've got a production background, so if there's a chart or a spreadsheet involved, sign me up. I also double as the fire marshal. Can't be too careful around all these open flames.
Indeed. I have some questions about the missing hand idol. Do you remember what the idol was made of?
The idol. The Unterwald idol was pretty fancy, but I couldn't tell you what it was made of.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
I don't remember it being an offensive gesture. Does that help?
I suppose it narrows it down. Was there a quote on the idol?
There was. It was something involving the Unterwalds.
That's all the help I need right now. I should go.
Don't be a stranger.
Jared, is it?
Brother Jared, custodian of the silken palms. I'm entitled to a little respect around here, thank you very much.
What does a custodian of the silken palms do?
It's my job, nay, my sacred duty, to ensure that all members' hands are thoroughly moisturized.
Ah, I wish I could unhear that information.
As you can tell, it's not a duty I take lightly. Nothing but moist palms all around.
Please, stop saying moist! How'd you get roped into joining this secret society?
I was in it originally to help keep the company on track, you know. But over time, we got a bit hung up on the helping hands theme.
You're saying it all got rather heavy-handed?
Exactly. The next thing I know, we're talking secret handshakes, the best hand creams, cuticle care, the works. I'm way too far down this rabbit hole to climb out now.
Talk to you later. I have to go.
See you around.
Greetings. Now, I have some questions about the hand idol.
Of course, I'll try to help as best I can.
Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Oh, you mean the Lady Unterwald idol? Well, it was definitely silver. Or was it solid gold? Oh dear, it's been too long, I'm afraid.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
Well, it was certainly a hand gesture.
Can you recall any specifics?
Sorry, pal. If you moisturize enough hands, they all kind of blur together.
Was there a quote on the idol?
A quote? Yes, there was definitely something sentimental about it.
That's all the help I need right now.
Sorry, I couldn't be more helpful.
Talk to you later. I have to go.
See you around.
Mr. Liu,
How can I be of assistance?
what can you tell me about the missing idol?
I'm afraid the whereabouts of this idol eludes me. I don't recall seeing it before. You should know I think this whole thing is completely absurd, if that's any consolation.
Not particularly. What's going on with you and Lady Unterwald?
It is my intention to take ownership of the Unterwald Empire. I believe this is in everyone's interest, including Lady Unterwald.
How would selling the business benefit Lady Unterwald?
It's my understanding that the Unterwald Empire is suffering from financial difficulties. I'll reveal more once our meeting begins, but I'd be more than willing to take it off her hands.
So, it's purely all business with you and Lady Unterwald?
Well, I assure you that's none of your concern.
Am I to understand you're a member of the Order of Idle Hands?
It's true. I was once an active member of the Order. I thought we were doing necessary work, but it soon devolved into secret handshakes and petty rituals. Eventually, all this bureaucracy seemed to prevent anything from being achieved.
I assume the bureaucracy hasn't improved.
No, it's worse.
That's all I need to know right now.
Sure.
Hello.
Ah, our latest recruit. Putting yourself to good use.
What can you tell me about the keeper of many idols?
Brother Brian, he has a good eye for detail. We put him on security most nights. He seems to enjoy it. We like to keep him busy, you see.
How'd you end up as the leader of a secret society?
Same as all the other secret societies. We took a vote.
I have some questions about the hand idol.
Fire away.
Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Let me think. Some sort of metal, was it? No, that's not right. You know, the same guy who made the idol also sculpted the Unterwald busts.
You mean the statues I've seen around the train?
I wouldn't be surprised if they used the same material.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
Ah, I remember it being a majestic pose. I always thought it captured Lady Unterwald perfectly.
I don't suppose you remember the quote on the idol?
I think it was something sappy. Was it something about family?
That's all the help I need right now.
Very well. Anything else?
I should be leaving now.
Farewell.
Herman Merman, it is truly an honor. Dr. Hirsch, at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician.
You know who I am?
Of course. I could hardly believe the Herman Merman was bleeding on me. I've read all the stories of your cases, you know.
You've read Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman?
Oh, yes, if you ask me, the chairman got off too lightly.
Even Herman Merman and the Murmurin' German?
Ah, the incoherent mumbling really captured the divide between the two characters.
I really couldn't understand a word that man said. Surely not Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
The infestation of vermin, it's an allegory for corruption, right?
I'm afraid they were very literal rodents.
Good heavens!
Well, it sounds like I've encountered my biggest fan.
I'm just a humble admirer of your work. I promise not to gush.
I suspect the rosebud could put an elephant to sleep. How odd. There's a section here that looks like it's been altered. What do we have here? Couldn't hurt to take a napkin, I suppose. What's in these?
That's Express Reserve whiskey. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I've got to stay sharp. What's in these?
That's Express Reserve whiskey. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I've got to stay sharp. Let's see what secrets lie underneath this painting. Uh-oh, it's looking a little smeary. Ah, I should be able to fix it. Oh dear. Oh? Aha! In this version of the painting, Lady Unterwald is performing a hand gesture. It might be the same one I'm looking for. There's something written here, but it's too small to make out. Oh, it's a working model replica of the Royce Express. Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug. Yours forever, George. Brian, isn't it?
What's it to you, outsider?
Outsider?
Did you gain entrance to our sanctum honorably, with the five-fingered handshake of formality?
I think I was unconscious when the doctor dragged me in here.
Well, that makes you an outsider.
What are all these idols for, anyway?
Each one of these idols has a purpose. We use them to keep things orderly. We have strict protocols, and we follow the rules here. Something an outsider like you wouldn't know about, of course.
What's all this talk of a handshake?
You don't know about the handshake? What is the point of me guarding that curtain all day if they're going to let people in who don't even know about the handshake?
If you taught me the handshake, would I still be an outsider?
Well, the handshake gets changed every few hours. Besides, you're here now.
Are you sure you don't want to teach me the handshake?
They'll just change it in a few hours. I'd rather not waste my time.
I heard you're the keeper of idols. I need a specific one.
Look, there are a lot of idols back here. If you can narrow it down, I might be able to find what you're looking for. Do you remember the gesture the idol was making?
It was a single finger being held out.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. We still need to be sure we have the right idol. Was there an inscription on it?
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
Let's see here. Nothing but junk in this pile. What's that doing here? Nope. Wait a minute. What's this? Aha! I think I've got it!
Oh, you found it?
Have a look. The all-hands-meeting idol. It's exactly as you described.
Thanks!
Took a bit of searching, I tell ya. It had fallen behind a few pallets of industrial-grade moisturizer.
I've found the hand idol you were looking for.
You have? Let me have a look. Yes, I remember now. This is the one. Good news, everyone. We can finally get down to business. Jean, would you care to begin?
Finally. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid time is of the essence. We cannot procrastinate while Lady Unterwald's estate hangs in the balance.
What do you mean?
It is known that Lady Unterwald has driven her own family mad with paranoia, to the point where they openly conspire against her. It has come to my attention that the Unterwald estate is approaching insolvency. I have offered to buy Lady Unterwald out, but she rebuffs me at every turn. I need to know I have the support of this order to do what needs to be done.
This is all grave news, Jean, but as you know, we only offer a nudge in the right direction. We're not here to force Lady Unterwald's hand.
Lady Unterwald is compromised. If we do not move swiftly, there won't be an empire to preserve.
I propose we deliberate on this information and put forth a proposal in the coming weeks.
What?
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And all those against?
Nay! Nay, I say. We must act now.
Well, I believe the ayes have it.
He's not even a member of the order.
Irrelevant, Jean. The rules state that everyone present can cast a vote.
Well, what about the drunkard? Does he not get a say? Your decision isn't final until everyone has cast their vote.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Mr. Masson, what say you?
Was that for or against?
I couldn't tell.
Well then, I'm afraid we're deadlocked until our friend here can cast his vote.
Once again, your petty rules prevent you from achieving anything.
This should get you talking again. Hello.
How can I be of assistance?
I'd like to initiate another emergency vote.
Once again, I must stress the time-sensitive nature of our decision.
Very good. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And all those against?
Nay.
Mr. Masson?
Aye.
The ayes have it.
What?
No!
It seems we have come to an agreement. Sorry, Jean. We'll do things by the book here.
I've tried things your way, but it is clear my efforts here have been fruitless. I see now I must take matters into my own hands.
Well, that sounded ominous.
My word. I'll catch up with him before he does anything rash.
You! Where have you been?
I'm sorry.
You said you're a detective, right?
I said I'm a novelist. I write detective novels.
That's close enough. I need your assistance, detective novelist.
What's the problem?
It's my boys! I sent them to repair that ventilation system. But they haven't come back.
They're stuck inside the ducts?
I could direct them back with my horn, but I blew it out last time. I should have known they'd get lost in there.
You need me to fix your hearing horn?
Get those musician friends of yours to have a look at it. They're always blowing into their brass instruments. They'll know what to do.
Doesn't this thing go in your ear? I'm not so...
Please hurry. My boys, they have no sense of direction.
Can't you get this hearing horn fixed yourself?
Don't you think I tried that already? That upstart stage manager wouldn't let me through. I saw your name has made it onto the guest list, however.
How does repairing the horn help your boys?
Well, no doubt they've gotten into some pointless argument again. Blowing into this horn is the only way to break their endless back and forth. Otherwise, they'll just bicker indefinitely.
Why did you send your boys into the ventilation system?
I don't have to explain myself to you. They were merely attempting some minor repairs.
Are you sure you didn't send them in there to eavesdrop?
Oh, I've been a terrible mother. But I needed to know what my dear sister's intentions were. It goes directly over her quarters. I'm sure they'd be able to hear something. Or perhaps I've been too hard on them. They're emotionally stunted, after all.
I'm sure they'll be able to figure it out themselves.
Now isn't the time for jokes, Detective. Please hurry. My boys, they have no sense of direction.
How can I repair this hearing horn?
Weren't you listening? I blew out the mouthpiece on my horn, so I can't call my boys back. Get those musician friends of yours to have a look at it.
You mean Balboa Swing?
They're always blowing into their brass instruments. They'll know what to do.
I'll see what I can do.
Perfect! Come find me when you're done.
He's back.
There he is. Back for more, are you?
Hey, get over here.
How's the paw holding up? All good?
A little sore, but fine, all things considered. May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
Are you still not performing on stage?
Huh. We'll probably get back up there eventually.
I'm still feeling mighty demoralized, personally.
Your true blue determination was truly inspiring, however.
Are you saying I managed to inspire you?
Too right. Took that knife like a champ. Barely batted an eye before you passed out. Say, I reckon a new song's a brewing.
Yeah, I can feel it.
A song about my bravery, you mean?
Yeah, nah, listen, fellas. How about Butterfinger Blues?
That's not bad. I was thinking Gutter Blade Groove.
Ah, Slippin' Steel Symphony.
Yeah, now you're talking.
How's that song coming along?
The creative juices are flowing now.
It definitely has legs. I can see the potential.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be a ripper of a song.
Could you have a look at this horn? It's broken.
Crikey. Is this a hearing aid?
It seems to produce a sound regardless.
Not anymore. Check out the reed on this. It's knackered, mate.
I reckon you'll need a replacement reed.
Do you have a spare? It's rather urgent.
I've only got the one, and I need it for my sax.
Couldn't I just borrow the reed? I'll bring it back.
You know it goes in your mouth, right? I don't think so.
Tell you what, how about another round of knifey stab?
I don't think that's such a good idea.
If you can beat me at knifey stab, we'll hand it over.
Byron, what about my sax? I need it.
The man said it was urgent, and we're not using it right now.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
May I join you?
Of course. Take a seat.
Where did you learn about knifey stab?
From me mum, of course. We used to play it all the time back home. It was a riot. A real bonding moment, you know? Would you believe that's the first time anyone's got hurt playing knifey stab?
I do find that hard to believe.
Yeah, honest. Just a couple of scratches here and there, of course.
I accept your challenge. Let's play knifey stab.
Good on you, mate. Did you bring the knife back? It was embedded in your hand last I saw it.
Not to worry. I have it right here.
As the reigning champ, I'll go first. Watch and learn.
He's so fast.
She's a slippery one.
He's still got everything under control.
Oh, Nelly! Crikey! That nearly went through my bleeding hand.
I think we need to stop playing this game, Byron.
So, does that mean I win?
You got me on a technicality, but it's fair dinkum. Fix the man's horn. He's won it fair and square.
Fine. Give it here. I'll replace Fareed. There we go.
Most appreciated.
Right. I think we should call it quits for now.
Do you have any leads on your missing set list?
Not yet. But we'll find them.
Don't worry. They always return to the scene of the crime.
Fancy another round of knifey stab?
This guy's a maniac.
You got what you wanted already.
We're just going to stick to card games from now on.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
Here, I've had your hearing horn repaired.
Oh, bravo! But come, we must act quickly. The boys must be so scared, and it's almost their nap time. They get cranky if they don't have their nap.
I can't believe you talked me into this, you blockhead. I was sure it was this way.
Get out of there, both of you! It's not designed to support your weight!
Hey! It's Gunther who can't stop snacking. At least I know about portion control.
Enough!
But Mother, we found the entrance to Lady Unterwald's office.
You did?
The vent narrows too much. We can't get through.
Were you able to hear anything?
It sounds like arguing, but it's too muffled.
Maybe you could squeeze through, Herman.
I don't know about that.
Great idea, Mummy.
Yes, I know. It's all coming together. Quickly now.
I don't think...
I understand your concerns, Lady Unterwald, but I really must press you for an answer.
I refuse to be rushed into a decision, John.
I know this must be difficult, but the Unterwald Empire would be safe in my hands.
Is that what you think?
You'd rather entrust your legacy to those incompetent nephews of yours? Your scheming sister-in-law? Oh, you know she wants the estate for herself. Just listen to that. Your empire is crumbling around you.
No, Jean, we don't have a deal. I've made up my mind.
You must reconsider.
You think I'd sell to some oil baron who's just looking to buy out his competition? Over my dead body, Jean!
You think our solution is going to just drop out of the sky?
Oh, dear.
My goodness! Is he dead?
He's not moving.
What's that in his hand?
Mr. Liu? There's something in his hand, but it's clenched too tight. It's a Bureau Boy briefcase.
Herman, please leave that alone.
No! Nope! That doesn't work. This might help loosen his grip.
What is it, Herman?
It's a photograph of a woman. Wait, there's something scrawled on the back. Informant. Wear blue suit with red rosette for identification. Board, Royce Express. Await further instructions from contact.
So, this was John's plan all along.
If he couldn't buy you out, he was going to inform on you.
It seems so. But we have bigger problems now. This lady is still expecting to meet her informant.
I see. As long as she meets someone matching this description...
She won't be any the wiser. Help me with the body, Herman. We'll hide Mr. Liu away until we can figure out our next steps. We'll need to seal it, just in case we have people snooping around.
There! I've managed to staple it shut. What should we do now?
We'll need to get this suit to Mr. Ackerman, my estate attorney. Knowing Arthur, he'll have locked himself in his quarters, no doubt poring over some legal mumbo-jumbo. First, you'll need to lure him out. You might have some luck with the fuse box in the sleeper carriage.
The fuse box.
He might need some persuading, but this letter should suffice. Try to be discreet, will you?
I'll do my best, Lady Unterwald.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Lady Unterwald?
Oh, So, are you still here?
How can I get into Arthur's quarters?
Maybe I shouldn't entrust such an important task to you.
I can do it. I just need a gentle reminder.
There's a fuse box in the sleeper carriage. You might be able to lure him out that way.
Understood!
And try to be discreet, will you? For heaven's sake.
This seems rather underhanded. Perhaps we should just come clean?
Oh, don't you start getting all soft on me now, Detective. It's a temporary measure. We just need to tie up these loose ends.
What about Jean's contact? Aren't they going to be suspicious?
If you do your job properly, she'll be none the wiser.
I'm not so sure about this, Lady Unterwald.
You keep your mouth closed about this, Herman. Whatever your feelings on the matter, we don't know who's listening.
It was an accident. You have to believe me.
Do you think the authorities would find your story believable?
Perhaps not. I think I should get on with it.
Make sure you get the job done.
The lock on this panel looks quite flimsy. Let's see what we've got in here. If I pull at this wiring, it should cut power to the rooms.
Whoa. Who turned out the lights?
Damn. Looks like I've lost power to the room. I should probably take a break anyway.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire. There, that should do it.
I knew it! Herman Merman! Oh, I'm such a huge fan!
Oh, so you're familiar with my cases.
Herman, just stick to your story. Stop embellishing.
What? This is exactly how I remember it. There's a letter for you on the dresser.
And the suit?
It's a much-needed change of attire. Those were Lady Unterwald's words, of course.
Our records show that you were in the luggage storage room when the murder took place.
That's right. Arthur came running in to tell me there'd been a murder. They needed a detective, after all. I was happy to step up. Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
Your first instinct was to rush to the scene of the crime? That doesn't sound like you.
It was merely an opportunity to put my detectiving skills to the test. But more importantly, I needed to know if I was also a target.
Go on.
I thought if I could convince the killer I was onto them, perhaps they'd back off.
But your plan fell apart when the attorney lost the will, didn't it, Herman?
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, Help! Somebody get me out of here!
would you say you were hiding in that wardrobe, Herman?
It's hard to say. I was busy weighing up my options, considering my next moves.
That's Herman. He sounded terrified. Do you think he's wrapped up in Lady Unterwald's death?
I can't say for sure, but I think it's time we found out.
They can't know about Jean, Herman. Keep it together. Think, Herman. Think! Woo! Of course. Ho ho! You've outdone yourself this time, old chap. Herman Merman, master of disguise! Now I can slip back to my quarters unnoticed. I've made it to the sleeper carriage. If I can get to my quarters...
It's locked. What do you think?
We could break down the door, or wait here.
See if that snooping detective comes crawling back.
Oh, my.
Oh, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. I was just passing by.
There's nothing untoward going on here.
We seem to have misplaced our keys, that's all.
I best be off.
Bye.
Farewell.
I can't risk getting to my quarters the usual way. I'll have to find another route.
Just...
This was supposed to be your big break, Herman. Now you're hiding bodies and breaking into people's rooms? How did it come to this? I'm sure they won't mind me taking this. I'll just add this to my collection. I think I might be onto something here. Herman Merman, you've done it again! I should be able to get on the roof with these. I think I might be on to something here. With this new footwear, I should be able to slip into my room unhindered. Just a little further. Herman, you genius. Is that the missing will? If I can grab hold of it, we'll be one step closer to solving this thing. Oh my God! Ah, that sneaky little rat stole my keys. I got it.
Well done, Arthur.
Ah, just wait until I get my hands on them.
Well, Arthur? What does it say?
I'm not sure I should...
Oh, get on with it.
All right, all right. It reads as follows. I, Lady Unterwald, being of sound mind and legal capacity, leave my entire estate to... Arthur Ackerman.
What? Well, that's a twist.
You poisonous goat! You turned her against us!
We were right to distrust you. Hand over that will. Hey, that's your hearing horn.
It's all starting to make sense now.
What is it, Mother?
Arthur clearly manipulated my dear sister's living will in his own favor.
No!
Then murdered her to claim the estate for himself.
It's not what it looks like.
Oh dear.
Seize him!
You! Oh, it took me hours, but I finally clawed my way out of that case.
Mr. Liu, where have you been?
Uh-oh.
Oh, thought you could get away with it, did you?
What the hell did I do?
But you idiot! This imposter is walking around in my suit.
I am?
And where is his accomplice, that bumbling detective?
I'm afraid he vanished without a trace. We'll likely never see him again. Oh, my goodness! That woman needs our assistance!
Don't worry, I've got her. No, I've got her. You're interfering with my heroic rescue! Now that's a twist!
Herman Merman, how kind of you to rejoin us.
Now, what are we going to do with you?
Oh, look! Another tunnel.